Assalamualaikum and good morning. The title of our presentation today is Cadmium and Chromium Accumulation in Cockles along the estuary of Sungai Tampok and Sungai Sanglang. The authors of these papers are Ahmad Lukman Khalid, Shamila Azman, Muhammad Ismi Muhammad Said, Nur Aliani alias, and Nazri Ali. All of us are from Faculty of Civil Engineering, University Technology, Malaysia. Cockles are also known as Anadara granosa, is a saltwater clam, a marine bivalve mollusk from the family of Cardidae. It is relatively easy found in sandy, sheltered coastal areas throughout the Indo-Pacific region. It has high economic value as food and is kept in aquaculture. The study area we selected are Sungai Tampok and Sungai Sanglang. Sanglang is a small town in the sub-district of Ayu Balu Pontian, whereas Tampok is located at sub-district of Benut and district of Batu Pahat. This is Sungai Sanglang Pontian, whereas this is Sungai Tampok in Benut. Heavy metals are the main threat to human health. It is associated with cadmium, lead, arsenic, zinc, and much more. Because of their high solubility in the aquatic environments, heavy metal can be absorbed by living organisms. Once they enter the food chain, large concentration of heavy metals may accumulate also in the human body. This is the concentration limit of heavy metals in seafood for cadmium, copper, lead, zinc, based on Malaysian Food Regulation 1985. Cadmium is only 1.0 microgram per gram allowed in seafood. For problem statement, human activities or anthropogenic impacts such as plantation, recreational park, industrial and farming in Sungai Sanglang and Sungai Tampok has affected the water quality in the estuary. This is the recreational park at Sungai Tampok, whereas this is the tiger prawn aquaculture located at Sungai Sanglang. Sometimes you can see the water coming out from the outlet of the aquaculture area is blackish in color. It is then flown into the river and estuary. The objective of the study is first to study the accumulation of heavy metals in cockles around the estuary of Sungai Sanglang, Pontian and Sungai Tampok Benut. The second objective is to identify the level or type of pollution in the area using Marine Water Quality Standard and Malaysian Food Regulation 1985. The third objective is to identify environmental factors and land use effects on cockles along the estuary. The scope of study involves in situ analysis, collection of cockles, sediment, and also water for analysis of heavy metals for chromium and cadmium. Methodology includes in situ analysis using YSI water quality checker and also analysis at the lab using AAS equipment, which is Perkin-Elmer model 900T. The study area is located in Malaysia in the area of Johor at Sungai Tampok. There are 4 sampling stations. Whereas at Sungai Sanglang, we have 3 sampling stations. Cockles were collected manually during low tide from the intertidal plains of the 2 areas. So this is the fishermen that help us in collecting the cockles. Samples were sized between small and medium and separated for analysis. Based on result and discussion, dissolved oxygen at Sungai Tampok is 5 mg per liter, whereas dissolved oxygen for Sungai Sanglang is around 2 mg per liter. In situ analysis shows pH, the lowest pH was 6.07, whereas the highest is 7.94, which is considered normal. Salinity was in the range of 29.08 to 31.07. In situ analysis of temperature was normal with temperature around 27.4 to 30 degrees Celsius. Cadmium in water shows higher than the limit set by MWQS at 0.01 mg per liter for both Sungai Tampok and Sungai Sanglang. Sungai Tampok recorded the highest cadmium concentration in water at 0.176 milligram per liter, whereas at Sungai Sanglang the highest is 0.237 milligram per liter. Cadmium was also observed in Cockles, where the highest concentration in the tissue sample for Sungai Tampok is at 4.28 microgram per gram, and at Sungai Sanglang was 3.85 microgram per gram compared to the standard seafood standard, which is 1 microgram per gram permissible limit. Whereas for chromium, also exceeded the MWQS concentration for water at 0.048 milligram per liter for both river, where at Sungai Tampok the highest concentration recorded was 1.086 milligram per liter, whereas at Sungai Sanglang was 1.177 milligram per liter. Both stations are classified as class 3, which is not suitable for aquaculture. Heavy metals in cockle for chromium shows high concentration at 98.3 for Sungai Tampok, whereas at 89.3 for Sungai Sanglang. Both are more than the limit set by JECFA 2000. As a conclusion, the concentration of cadmium and chromium in water for both Sungai Tampok and Sungai Sanglang based on MWQS is classified as class 3, which is suitable for aquaculture and fishing activities. The concentration of cadmium and chromium in cockles also exceeded the limit based on Malaysian Food Regulation and JECFA. Sungai Tampok is considered more polluted compared to Sungai Sanglang based on the cadmium and chromium result analysis.